Hey guys, welcome back to the desk once again. Both the Ducks and the Monkeys dropped their first game, but it was the Monkeys who were able to impose their thumbs on the opposition and managed to swat the Ducks out of the sky there in game two. Set themselves up at 500 after two games, the Monkeys that is. Go Farino, what was your favorite moment from that game? Where did it all go wrong for the Ducks, alternatively?
For me, it was just accumulation of the Ducks not pushing their advantage. It felt like they got Baron. What did they do with the Baron? They picked up a dragon.
Hmm.
Okay, they had this 6K gold lead. What did they do with it? They got some picks, but they didn't translate that into anything really, and they just kind of sat on their thumbs. It felt like, which was
Hmm.
really depressing for me.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, ducks don't have thumbs, so difficult to sit on them. But I do get your point, Gofrino. It's well taken that the Big Duck entourage may not have taken as much advantage of their Baron buff and their gold lead as maybe they otherwise could have. Huey, you want to jump in here? Did you have a favorite moment from that second game?
I think it's definitely a posable thumbs gap there. Duck
Mm.
obviously not even able to get to the keyboards and play the game, man. They can't even get onto it. But honestly, I was really thoroughly enjoying the Lucian Leona bot lane. Very dominant performance in the beginning, and it just kind of slipped right around that Baron pick, and really not just pushing the advantage, pushing the envelope, going as far as possible as they could, getting an inhib or so, and kind of just I guess getting the second tier prize, consolation prize of just third dragon. It wasn't even dragon soul. So I really don't understand the call there, especially with such a strong advantage there, not to continue to push it.
Yeah, and guys, I do think it is also important to remember that the Big Duck Entourage were the first seed coming out of Runeterra Academy, and the Monkeys in Training had to make a bit of a miracle run to even make an appearance here at Worlds. We were talking a little bit in the pre-show about how we expected this team, the Monkeys in Training, to have a very strong mental given their journey here, and now it appears that we've already seen it in action. But BDE going down 0-2, I think is going to be a little bit of a surprise for us and for most of our viewers as well. So Goferino, back to you. Do you think this means that the teams from Runeterra Academy may be just a little bit outmatched here in Amateur Worlds? I mean, it's a little bit early to say. We're only two games in, of course, but your first impressions here from BDE.
So obviously, the first game we saw the Ducks in, they did have some sub shenanigans in, which you could argue
True.
means they weren't really at full power. But the second game when they were at full power, we saw like the magic they could conjure in the early game, but then they just weren't able to keep it going, which is a worrying trend to say the least. So we'll see if they can fix it, because if they are gonna fix it, if they do want their hopes at the playoffs to stay live, they do have to start winning now. Of course, that's gonna happen off stream, so we're not gonna be
Mhm.
seeing it quite right now. It is the
Gonna be coachless
CT versus
tyranny.
Monkeys right now.
Exactly right, Goferino. But really quickly, quick side note for us. I do have some important news from Group B. Okay, so TD Supernova was forced to forfeit their first two games tonight due to scheduling conflicts. From what I understand, they will be able to play their third game, but the damage may have been done to the hopes of TDSN. That is going to be one free win then for Goon Squad Gaming Iota and one free win for TD Shadow. Those two teams will now be facing off in the last game of the night over there in Group B. If TD Shadow emerge victorious, then they will finish day one undefeated. That is, of course, over at twitch.tv/Agus Esports GG. Make sure you guys have both of those tabs open for the rest of the night. I will do my best to update as well with more news from Group B as those results come in. But now back to the action at hand. Like you said, Gopher, we are getting ready for Coachless Tyranny against the Monkeys in Training. And it
Mhm.
sounds like we may actually be ready to get straight into that draft. So go right ahead, guys. Have fun with it. Game three.
Yeah.
Getting back to the draft, guys, I honestly cannot believe it. this is the last game of the night, man. As we get into this draft, do not forget, guys, big shout outs to Pro Comps, the official sponsor of Amateur Worlds. It is a drafting tool for League of Legends and coaches that want to take their game to the next level. Be sure to check out Pro Comps at procomps.gg. Be sure to check the links out over into the chats. I think we have a little banner floating around there somewhere, looking real cute and pretty. Be sure
At
to
the very
check it
least,
out, man.
we'll see Jake post it. So
Yeah, for sure. Big shout outs though. Step your game up. Go check it out, man. As we wait for this first draft, CT will be on blue side. Monkeys are training again on the red side. Any predictions or any ideas where the champions are gonna go?
I kind of want to see the champions before I predict where they go.
So we
feel
don't have
like that's
anything
at
like
least
that
a
more jungle no
prerequisite
more,
here,
right?
too.
So we don't have that more jungle. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it worked though.
It worked out. Maybe not how we thought it would, but it did
Yes.
work. Yeah.
I'm hoping to see Downfall pick up either Graves, Aatrox, or Gnar. Looking over back onto it, he had a crazy pickup KDA on Graves. I'm really interested to see how that Graves top would work. Over for Rocky, anything between Hecarim, Trundle, Sejuani, or Amumu. I really
God.
enjoy his tanks, man. And I gotta say, by the way, near 4 KDA for almost all those champions that I just mentioned, and in the jungle, no less.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just quickly looking at chat. I'm like, oh my god, that's a huge differential. 1K to 90 points in predictions, but that was for our last game. So congrats to the single person that predicted monkeys in training.
Nice, you got big money there.
They got
Big
sick money, dude. Sick channel points. I mean, you can't exchange it for legal tender. It's not an accepted form of currency, but
Ah!
I
pat
mean,
yourself on the
you
back.
you can get the gold. You can get the gold though. Get yourself real pretty. Let's see what you get yourself some popcorn. Unlock some random subs or anything like that as well. Be sure to give us a posture check or hydrate too with those big money rewards there. So definitely be sure to keep it out there. And yeah, big shout outs to it's the Colonel picking up the big money, 1,001. And I think we are finally getting word that draft is on the way, and it is here. For I almost said Fiddlesticks, and Mordekaiser gonna be taken away there for CT. Lilia being taken off for the monkeys. Not a fan of Deer. I do like the jungle bands here, from both sides. Monkey's gonna break the streak there with the Leona ban. Yon following right after for CT.
So it looks like Coach's Tyranny just aiming for a lot of what worked well for monkeys in training last game. Want to see what the priority is here, because I believe this is the first match tonight that Coachless Tyranny is on blue. Let me quickly check the spreadsheet, just in case I'm wrong. Okay, no, this is actually their second game of blue for the night. But the top Kench that worked out really well for them in their series against the Ducks, gonna be making a return here. Could argue it is a little bit early for the Kench, but it does give you that super fatty Slav in the top lane, or that really disgusting support bot lane that has strong all-in, but also a lot of just savior potential.
I miss Tom Kench in the bot lane. You like rarely ever see him in the bot lane anymore. I was a really big fan of the Kench bot. Victor is going to be picked up for the monkeys there for the mid lane. I'm not too comfortable with the first pick mid lane there, especially with mid lane not showing. Viego being a hot commodity, being picked up second round there as well. Pretty decent pick. But with the Tom Kench showing, I'm not too big of a
this could be
fan.
Senna bottom.
Senna fast?
It could be.
Possibly. I like
do
how
also-
CT's working their picks here.
I do also know that like traditional-ish support Senna has been making a bit of a comeback in solo queue at the very least.
Mhm.
But this could be a fasting Senna bot lane with just feeding the Kenj. It is a very classic combo because the Kenj just gets so fat and so tanky in the bot lane that you can't realistically all in the Tom Kenj. But what made this so disgusting back in the day before the mini Tom Kench rework was the fact that you would try all-inning the Senna, but the Devourer would come out back when the Devourer was a
Yep.
basic ability for the Tom Kench. Much different now, but it can make for that unkillable blob in the bot lane if it is in the bot lane. That is like a huge if here, and monkeys in training are going to have to play guessing games. That's partially why they lock in the Ezreal here. The Ezreal just very great at neutralizing most lane matchups because, oh no, you're winning against me in lane? I'll just throw out the Qs and play safe while my support moves.
Yep. Just the non-commit there from the Ezreal pick. You love to see it. Really strong there. Going for the last round of picks here. Yasuo and, Kassadin going to be taken off the board there. MIT looking to take off Vlad with mid not showing yet. Really good call there. Last ban here with round 2 going towards monkeys, and they're gonna have to blind pick here, so I would like to see the support pick here if anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, pick the support here, then you can counter pick in the top lane, or even flex this Viego to the top lane if you do so. Please, come on, pick the support. Makes us feel right and vindicated here on the desk.
Right?
Come on.
3 seconds left here.
2,
As we go to
1.
look. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it kind of has to be, right? Victor's
It
already
has to be,
showing,
yeah. But
right?
you don't really see the Lux support outside of combined with the Caitlyn just due to how much CC and burst you have. I am a little bit concerned though, because if it is a Senna Tomkin's bot here, this Lux is going to be super vulnerable to any miss that lands onto her, because then you're going to get rooted up, or the Tomkin just flies on you, and a lot of your poke is just going to be bouncing off this fat tadpole in the bot lane, so that can be an issue.
That is true. We will see definitely where everything is going to go here as we get the lock-in with the Swain. And I think we do have our calls here. Tom Kench Senna will be bot lane. Trundle in the jungle. Wukong top, Swain mid. With Victor in the middle. Go ahead, Big Boss.
It could be Swain bot lane here. I know someone in Challenger / Masters that spam Swain bot lane still after the rework, and combined with the Senna, it can be extremely disgusting. I'm just mostly throwing that out there as a potential that might happen. Okay, I like the Garen into Wukong quite a bit.
Okay, I like that. I think that may be the round they won. With the Garen pick there, into the Wukong. I don't know necessarily. I hope that that's Swain bot, but just looking at it, I think that has to be Swain mid, Senna, and DK in the bot lane.
What? It is a possibility.
It is. No,
which is
it
why I was
definitely
throwing
is.
it out there.
It definitely is.
If that
I
person's
do.
watching this, just in case, because they do follow me on Twitter.
Big shout outs, by the way.
Big
I am a
shout outs
big
there, Sean.
Swain fan, by the way. I'm a big Birdman fan, man. Always about the Crows. I want to say, though, where do you think team comp-wise does this fall towards to?
So, Coach's Tyranny's comp really reminds me of game 1 we saw of this series, or game 1 of the night we saw, where they are extremely fat and really hard to kill. But it comes at the cost of their range being super low, and this time around, since they have the Senna, instead of the Ezreal, they don't have like that extra long range poke that might help them in fights or sieging situations. It's just gonna be like more or less a couple of walking like stat sticks going towards you with whatever abilities they have. There might be that Dawning Shadow Shield. There might be some Senna piercing darkness heals coming in. But for the most part, CT's just going to kind of walk and or run you down here with their composition. And it's going to be hard getting through them just due to how fat they are.
Yeah, man. And we saw the damages what a bulky front line can do if you are not able to rip through it game one. And this is definitely getting game one vibes yet again. So I am excited to see how this all kind of unfolds. For the first night though, how do you feel, man?
Vibe do be there. You know, getting to know the teams more as the night goes along. It's been
What
exciting.
how did your
Even with
predicts go throughout the night?
I predicted correctly game one, and then game number two I did not predict. So I guess I'm
1-1 right
100%.
now. I am 0 for 2 right now for my prediction. So I'm hoping CT can kind of help me out, kind of make that a little better for me. As we are locking in for game 3. Don't forget, guys, over on Aegis side, Group B is going on as well. Be sure to share the love. Drop both of you, check us both out here. Um, I just honestly cannot believe we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone tuned in and keeping it locked. I appreciate you guys all so much, bringing so much hype into this amateur world's day one. Group A for our side too.
Mhm. It's been an exciting night, and we are going to be getting into our final game of the night here, at least on our side for XNLSC. There is a chance that the stream on Aegis does go on longer, depending on how that game folds out. But for what's in front of our eyes and what's in front of our other eyes, I
Our
thought I had
future
something with
eyes.
that. I was gonna try and be real cheeky with that transition. Like, yeah, you got two things focusing on the screen, but it's like I already said eyes. Either way, though, we'll catch everybody here on the flip side once we do get into this pivotal game three of the night, because day one's gonna dictate a lot of how the group shapes up. I feel.
Yeah, no, I 100% setting or excuse me, yeah, settings will be set. Couldn't find one better, but standings will be set there. And yeah, we will see who's on top, who is on the bottom, and where it all falls for the next couple of weeks. On that note, though, be sure to keep it locked. Game 3 is on the way. XNLC, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
41, 9, and lift off! No one dies screaming without me. I feel like I forgot to shoot something. You're starting to bore me. She's such a loser. Always ready to cry. Da-da-da-da. Aw, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Can we bring to fall the giants? 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 We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of the world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last light.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Amateur Worlds Group A, Day 1. CT, Coachless Tyranny over
30
on a
seconds until
blue
ring
side,
is
Monkeys in
full.
Training on the red side, and it is 2-0 for CT, 1-1 in this Group A. Is CT going to be stopped here? Will we have a tie for first place, or will we have a set standings for our Group A here, Day 1 at Amateur Worlds? What is up, everybody? It is the host with the most, Huey Yoshikage, here with my best friend
Minions have
in the
spawned.
world, Dorfino.
Allegedly.
How are you, my bud?
Definitely energized. It helps that since the air conditioning is not really working in my house, I'm gonna probably have to replace the filter after this game. I filled up the bathtub with cold water as like a way of absorbing heat in a really terrible way. But also between games, I'm like, you know what? Since it's so hot, I'm just gonna dip my feet in this like super frigid cold water in the tub. But one effect that cold water has on you because of like really innate like biological responses is that it gets you like it wakes you the hell up.
I think these games have been waking me up more than what a some cold water can do. Game 3 already on the
Surprised what
way.
biology can do. I mean, it also doesn't help that the fact that since I just don't really have AC in my house right now, the heat is like kind of naturally just tiring me out because it's like heat makes you feel sleepier compared to cold. But then also just the fact that like you tend to expend more energy when there's heat because you know it's hot and whatnot, it tires you out more in like a weird roundabout sense.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It is all biology, my friend. And
Ooh, wait, this
speaking
could
of,
be skill. Okay.
almost there, the porcelain duo bot lane synergy by the way, from Magikarp and Sign. You love to see it.
Yeah.
I was a little worried here for this bot lane, but it seems like the damages is kind of fine. I thought it would be insignificant here. Granted, it is early level, so once
We're the pillar.
go and check
Oh, the
in
Flash
top
is
side
early.
there. Flash is going to be proc there. Brent is on the run. He is going to get himself out of there with the cost.
So, some League like 101 for people at home, since this can be a common mistake that a lot of people make. In this situation, Bren's, the only thing you have to fear is the pillar.
Ooh,
Force
the
out your
poke!
partner.
Nice damages
What?
there. Magikarp plus the Lux plus the procs. It's going to be more than enough to take first blood there, dropping out the Raining Wolves.
Alright, I didn't expect that. On the
No,
fact that
honestly.
I was kind of going into a long tangent, like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen, but then first blood happens. It's gonna be big here for the spot lane for the monkeys because you need all the damage you can get before this Tahm Kench gets way too tanky for you to realistically threaten.
Mhm.
And that's a huge issue because when the Ezreal Lux combo is unable to poke out the Raining Wolves, that's a huge issue. It's not a huge issue right now. That's a good yoink. This should be the
Uh-oh.
pillar, but the flash?
Ooh, the flash stun there. Pillar on the back though. Ignite is going to cause the burn there for Chung to get his first kill of the night here in game 3. The counter jungle getting the getting the better of what seemed to be a pretty decent startup to a gank there from Loki.
And nice return kill here. The swing going up 1-0. With the Ignite, should have some kill threat due to the fact that you will hit that level 6 first with this EXP advantage garnered from the kill. At Demonic Ascension plus Ignite, you'll be back up in time before Mii's flash is back on up here, Huey. So that's gonna be some nice kill threat. You got to land that little row claw, the little
Nevermore.
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 No, it's
Which
never
is-
move, I think.
Oh, you know what? Nevermore
Nevermore,
is the Nevermore is the
And
Edgar
to
Allan
be fair,
Poe
it's like
from.
for Swain abilities, I remember like Vision of an Empire because that like really stands
Oh.
out to me. Demonic Extension because you got to remember that. But then to me, the Q is just always the little pew pew.
It's just cute. Thunderbolt. Like, check it on the bot lane though. Exhaust is gonna be proc there. Good exchange of sums there. Raining Wolves. Excuse me. I feel it would have been a lot better if Raining Wolves was able to get the Abyssal Dive knock up there, but unfortunately used it to engage and really couldn't lock down the Ezreal there. Such a sticky character, or a character hard to stick to.
The anti-stickiness.
The slip. He's got the slippy.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
WD-40.
Look at Bren's again.
Because you remember that old meme? It's like is it moving and it's not supposed to move? Super glue. Is it not moving and it's supposed to move? WD-40.
Might have to put Ez on the WD-40 can now.
Yeah, good old WD-40 Ezreal here in the bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's just taking care of business right now. And I gotta say again,
Oh,
the porcelain. Oh, the mid lane. Oh, Demonic Ascension is down, looking for the hook. Can't get the hook
Yeah.
as a Gravity Storm or Chaos Storm will be dropped. There goes
Wait,
the
you
hook.
just walked
but
back in?
Demonic Ascension is gone there. A little unfortunate there. I do like the roam around there. Couldn't get much more than to alleviate a little bit of pressure. He's gonna use TP to match back topside. Downfall with the TP advantage now, as me, 222k also doesn't have TP.
Mm-hmm. I do like that the Demonic Extension was popped there before the Garen Q. Decisive Strike. Can you tell that I don't really cast Garen all that often?
Coming back.
Because I know
in,
the
nice
ultimate's Judgment.
trade. Oh, nice knock-up damage there. Looking for the second gets it again. He may be able to chip through the armor. Downfall finds his way with the double cyclone and evens out that top lane. Excuse me, I should say, takes a lead on that top lane. As we rotate back to the bot lane there, Abyssal Voyage will start the fight there. Not a lot more extra CC will follow up, so they will have to pause there. We'll drop the Q there.
Oh, the lick does land.
Rocky is
Abyssal
here.
Voyage is available. Look for the pillar. This will force out
There's
the
the
flash.
pillar. There's the knock
no
up.
flash.
Nice chain there. I
You
don't
gotta
know if they
flash
had
that
enough time
time.
to flash.
Ooh.
I think he was still CC'd. I don't know if he was able to flash there.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where you kind of have to flash preempt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, once the CC did land, the flash didn't really matter. So, there's
You're
that.
You're
Great pickup in the
100%
bot
right.
lane.
As soon as he saw Rocky, he should have probably started flashing.
Yeah. Or considered flashing.
Off
Wait,
that play
double soul.
though.
Albedo, get the double
What are
soul.
you doing? Oh no, she sees. She gets
I mean,
one instead.
you
Oh,
get
she
the
gets
kill-
none.
you get the kills. Oh, no, you missed double souls.
No, what are you
Those are
doing?
2 souls. That would have been 0.75 AD apiece.
Where is Senna? Speaking of souls, 27 right now.
27 souls, so first range increase.
Big range again. Knock up. The stun gets a couple extra souls. Exhaust will be used there. And honestly, I think that's a fair trade. Over for the side of CT. Oh, gets another one. Oh, he gets another knockup. Here comes the R, the flash into the side to get out of the damage range. That was way too close for comfort there. And after the first blood, you're starting to see CT's bot lane starting to pick up. Checking onto the top. He gets the stun, but he hit the clone. Downfall should be able to get out of that. He might be able to 2v1 that actually topside. That's a big minion wave.
And this is a very big Wukong with that kill with the CS advantage. Does not have the Divine Cinder complete though, which would give a lot more credence to that 1 versus 2. With how low Brent's is, Bren's is. This is a very real. Like, you just Cyclone under Turret here and you kill. If it wasn't for the fact that Loki was in the area.
I think he knows Loki's in the area. I think that's what kind of caused that hesitation.
One's available,
But I think,
though, and you
oh, there,
missed.
that's the dodge there. That might be the engage to go in. That goes the first Cyclone going in. Looking for one more. Gets another one. Looking to try to get the double. Gets a crushing blow. Gets one. Looking for one more. Gets the double top side 2v1.
Yep. So.
And a true shot barrage will unfortunately whiff there to not miss the touchdown. Going back to the first pillar. Insane there. And yeah, like you said, my bro, he should have definitely 100% preemptively flashed. And I add, just, those are hard to call though. You know, like, you never really want to use your sums unless you need to. So I do understand holding it out for the minute. Going back over to the game though, 6-1 right now, 4,000 gold lead. And I feel like we've been here before, no?
Yes. We were kind of here last game.
But
The Ducks, it wasn't this fast though, like, because it's a dragon plus nearly 4,000 in the gold lead. Make that higher.
what a combo! And he's just tanking shots! That's like 5 shots. That's a lead.
Wait.
He should not be... Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
okay.
Trade? Not even a trade. 0 for 2 under tower.
close.
That was nuts. I can't believe they both survived that. And here comes Downfall yet again. You gotta remember too, for Downfall, there's
Flash?
so much action going in. Damage in the mid lane too. Over for Downfall though, my man cracks through armor with his passes and crushing blow.
And there isn't really a lot of armor built up here on this top side.
Yep.
And with how big the Wukong already was, having that Cyclone available means that, it's a very tricky situation. This should be a kill. There is no Ignite, but you gotta land a Yoink. Yep, not even that.
That was pretty though. Vision of Empire securing the kill there. As Swain, I think he's just gonna walk back home. Oh, gets another pick up there. Oh, no MR on this Garen. A lot of damage there. Oh, that's spooky damage actually. This
Okay.
avoids bot lane, going back on in. Look, it's their best friend. No flash available this time with the pillar. Or it's gonna land over for Lux. Can't flash out of the cannon. True shot barrage is gonna land there. Nice pickup there. Is able to get the shutdown. Loki just not in the right neighborhood there. Downfall is just gonna start spinning all over these guys. 4-0 right now on a rampage.
So that's very fed.
That's scary. That's scary, Fed. That's a
Even.
big monkey. Trades coming from the bot lane here. That's a lot of damage there. Is this bait? Heal's gonna proc. I don't... Wait, can he win this? Wait, was that bait? I don't know. The tongue.
I mean, look how tanky the Kench is.
Abyssal
The minion
Voyage?
damage.
Oh my gosh. This should not be going so back and forth here.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to keep in mind that Magikarp has been put behind as this Ezreal somewhat, and they had to get the early Executioners just to deal with this lane.
And
They're
yeah,
really hindering their damage, and when you get up in the face of a Tom Kench, as an Ezreal, not something that works out in your favor usually, as we kind of saw there.
yeah, for sure. The damages from the porcelain bot lane here was looking fantastic, but unfortunately just seems to start to fade away. Dodges the pillar to get hit by the CC there. Oh man, Sign is not having a good day right now.
I mean, I would say all of the monkeys not really having a good day right now.
Yeah, but to get
Leaving out
targeted like
objective
that
rounds,
is
baby.
frustrating, especially being such a squish focus too.
Because now that this Kench is taking up in the bot lane, you don't really have the methods or the means to really force him out of lane.
Yeah, I mean, even I'm honestly surprised. Even after that first blood was fantastic. But looking over at the items, they just were not able to really pick up more there. The Dark Seal there only on one Lost Chapter finally being bought here, rotating towards the mid lane. CC is going to land. I'm pretty sure a Vision was hit there as well. Victor about 10% health here.
So for those wondering, Albedo...
Ah, nice damages there from the Dawning Shadow. Almost killing him.
Wait.
Vision of the Emperor, though. Plus the proc. Let him burn.
Me, you saw that coming!
Yeah.
Honey, sweetie, you have advanced warning. It is very
Yeah.
telegraphed.
It says, hey, I'm here. And
Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna kill you.
maybe he thought the shield was going to be enough, but then it was even going to take you out of recall. So I'm not really too sure what that was.
Me neither.
4-0.
But it does mean that this Victor drops again here for me.
Yeah.
0-4-0. Not the best of times, to say the least.
Definitely not, especially if you are rooting for the monkeys here. Ooh, looking for the steal, almost getting it. Oh my god, the burst damage plus the burn. This is again, this crazy animal's just out of control. You got a ginormous monkey on the loose top side. You got a giant crow mid lane out of control. You got this Cajun catfish in the bot lane. It's
Unbenched,
insane
baby.
right now. Unbenched. Untamed. Wild zoo out here. What is needed? What steps do you take besides what Loki's doing, taking the counter jungling advantage, trying to find what gold he can find without dying? What else is needed over for the side of the monkeys to kind of try to stop the bleeding?
Much more.
Oh, the dive.
You're not
Is
gonna
he
kill
dead?
Wolf here.
He's gonna eat. There goes the devour. Like, doesn't even need the devour. Insane. TP coming on in. This is the pinch. This may look good. Oh, nice true shot barrage. Divine
the
Justice
sound,
gonna come
you
in
get the
as well.
ulti.
Good shutdown there. TP's gonna come on in over for downfall. He may be able to pick the old 4 Victor. Gets another one. Unstoppable right now. Divine Ascension is going to land on through. Here comes the dash on over. He is over onto the other side on the enemy's blue side. Picks up Ezreal under tower. still pushing through. Enemy's blue side. Here comes the double cyclone, and it's gonna be a mix and a spin and a drop them on through for the 4-0 play there. Excuse me, 4-1 play, 18-4 near 8,000. Bring it back, bring it back, bring back
let's
that
watch
fight.
the carnage
What
here.
was that fight, man?
Because like it
Someone-
starts off with the fact that you have this Tom Gench has that full item. This looks really good because you get these 2 kills. But the fact that there's a Wukong teleporting, the fact that we see the Swain coming on down, and you have an overflow wicked that's coming off in the river. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out too well, buddy.
This is a 3v2, mind you. Granted, Magikarp is very low here. Runs away from the team there. Gets hit with the crushing blow. And yeah, there's the there's the E, there's the scoop. And put him in the spin cycle. Call it a day. Triple kill over for the monkey. Insane, man. But you will not catch any type of action besides here, except for Worlds, man. Insane, man. Insane. Near 10K right now. The monkeys need to figure something out to stop this bleeding. The double shutdown was looking good, but right now, it is not looking good.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't looking good a hot minute ago, so right now it's just looking downright ugly.
So now it's really not looking good then. Oh man, there goes the push up there. Fair trades coming over from downfall there. As you can see, that he's gonna continue to chip away at this 9 defenseless monkeys in trainings line. Not anyone has any MR or defenses here. As we get into this fight here, Lux, I don't know how Sign got over there. Tom Catch putting on the damages there, but it's not gonna be enough. CC's gonna land, picks up the mix-up, put him in the Cyclone, and have that baby spin. 8-0 right now. My man is undefeated. It looks like these guys are going for the flawless title if it wasn't only for the 2 kills on the side over of Albedo.
I mean, flawless record so far tonight because they are the singular 2-0 team here in Group A. Looking to keep that Brave train going on up here, Huey.
I mean,
The fact that they have this early salt point, they have like this massive gold lead, and there doesn't seem to be anything monkeys in training can realistically do right now because there's no real rally cry for them. They don't have this ahead. Remember, they don't have like someone like Bren's last game that can bring him back from the brink of defeat.
yeah, Bren's not in the driver's seat as he was last game there to kind of do something. At least when it was looking a little bad for them, they had the split push and the capabilities there. Nice damages there. Heartbreak is going to land, but not going to find the execute. Chomung is dominating right now. Lux is on the run there. The binding is going to land there. Oh man, the monkey on the run. Ezreal just trying to get away. Someone call animal control. Get this man away from him. He is insane. Legendary 9-0-3 right now. An objective bounty was claimed topside. Moving for the side of Brent. But I don't know what that little bit of extra gold's gonna do.
Oh. Carnage doesn't stop.
Nice dive there. Chaos Storm is gonna land, but not with any tower shots, and he's gonna be able to keep that dodge smoothly. And slowly but surely, CT is just breaking in to the monkey's base. Oh man, Chung is now godlike now. 7-0-6. 25-4. 920k gold lead. I don't know what else I can say about CT right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit ironic that monkeys in training are getting completely whooped by a monkey champion in this Wukong.
I honestly
Okay, I
have
guess.
to agree with that. It is pretty good. I wonder if that was in training or anything like that. But I don't know. I really don't. I really can't say. But I think that is a pretty good one. And honestly, why isn't Monkeys in Training using the monkey, especially after the previous update here? Oh man, finding Victor on the side lane, and yeah, there's not much you could do there. Once the gravity is dropped there and he doesn't get picked up, that is all but a wrap. Is there anything that the Monkeys can do to really kind of cut this out, or are we
I
looking
mean,
at
they
a
did make a
3-0 right
comeback
now?
last game, albeit that was
They
when
had
they
the
had
Yone.
friends to rally around in the top lane,
Mhm.
and it also wasn't this brutal of a gold lead.
So
Um,
what can they do?
They can hope for a miracle. Divine Act of God is another thing.
Hopefully one of your many gods can help out here. A legendary again, as he just makes sign disappear like a magic trick.
Yep. So
Yeah, man. Oh, Bissell going on
this
in
one's
there.
SNK heavy
Dive coming
winner.
on in. There goes the scoop, the pickup, divine demonic ascension there. And yeah, looking fantastic. 29-4 right now. 11k gold lead. And this is the push in. And I honestly, it's safe to say that this is a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Brent's trying to pick
might
up
just-
something down the bot
They're
lane.
just ending the game.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. They're just so far ahead. Next is getting knocked on through. And ladies and gentlemen, CT coming out tonight with a 3-0 lead in Group A. Made it tonight. I am just at a shock right now of how dominant CT performed these last games. Insane.
Yep. To say that last game was a little bit one-sided.
A little, like,
Like,
yeesh.
sheesh. Yeah. Bit of an understatement, to say the least. But hey, that's just a theory, a game theory.
I think with us looking, oh no, our friend isn't back with us there. It is only just us two. Oh man,
I mean, just us three, if we include our
that
beloved
is
Juno.
true.
Just
Big
us
shout
four,
outs
if
to
we include
Maker.
my sleeping dog.
Big shout outs to Doggo as well. But
Here, if stream
game
wants to
3,
see.
CT coming out 3-0.
There we go.
Monkeys in training 2-1. And BD coming out with the 0-3 coming through there. Insane. I was going to say, do we have any plays or any replays from tonight that we can kind of go over before closing on out here? Let's see, we get a bit here. As we go and check the goal, or for the excuse me, for the channel points prediction, 3,320 to CT, 2-1 or 2,840 to Monkeys in Training. So it's very close in the predictions. But unfortunately, all those coins are going over to CT, and I think we do have a play of the game. Oh, excuse me, as we are waiting for the replay of the night, I just want to say thank you all so much for everyone tuning in, keeping it locked. Comment and check out Excellency's Group A. Also, don't forget Group B is on the Aegis stream. Be sure to check them out. Give them a big shout out. But wow, that was explosive. What a triple match of a banger there.
And CT keeping the 3-0 record alive here. I believe we are gonna shortly after some replays be going over to Aegis Esports to catch the last game of the night. I believe so at least, considering that one's still going and should be a bit of a banger.
I definitely think so. We're just waiting a little bit. We're gonna come on, check on through the play. I think we just got the call that it is ready, so let's bring it on up. Let's see which one was picked for tonight, and it will be through. Oh, there's 3. Oh, we got the special treat, boys. This one coming from, I'm assuming, oh, last game.
That was the Trundle pillar.
Okay. So all 3 is actually from last game. No worries. All this for. So, oh, this is the dive. Look at 2, 3.
This one got a little
4.
sussy because we can see
Look
thank you to the turret.
Yo, it happens.
Works
That's
out
the
in the end.
ADC
Works
curse
out in the
there.
end.
That's the ADC curse there. But 4 tower shots, walks away. Fine. Coming on through. And I thought this was going to be the turning point here. This looked awesome for them. Boom. Magikarp picking up 1. Ben's coming on through, giving them the justice. And then downfall. Monkeying his way out of there. Unfortunately, me, 222k getting picked up there. Money Consent coming on through. Downfall chasing out Magikarp there, grabbing the dub. And oh, here it comes. The spin cycle. Bada boom. Oh, man. Massive amounts of damages there. Really good stuff there. And yeah, man, that is it from our side. We're going to go to a very quick break. Oh, excuse moi. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end the XLN stream, but we are going to head on over to Aegis and check them out because they have not finished their games out yet. But that is it from our side. It is your boy Kiri Yoshikage here with my best friend Gorfino. Thank you all so much. And we are going through right over to Aegis stream and catching the rest of the games over on Group B.
Griefin.
Llama's running
He's
forward.
going in.
Oh my
He goes
God.
in. He goes
He's
in.
so fast.
Oh, he's dead.
No, that's gonna be a no.
It's
Surely
the
it's
power of the Olaf.
It's super square.
Going to be going forward. Chubby Chernobyl going for the hook. It's going to get shifted away, but there is the Lux getting obliterated. Lemon Warrior flashing over the wall. Big Diana ult coming in. Ganondorf trying to stay alive, will not do so. Lizakita going to go down next, and Lemon Warrior is left watching the corpses of his team gather around him as GSG Iota run the game.
The wind becomes lightning. Nuke going in, is going to get immediately exhausted. Drake secured by the side of TDR. Nuke going a little bit too far forward, going to get immediately taken out. Ash is going to get kited away with the arcane ship from the Ezreal, and there goes the Umbral Trespass, and that's going to be 3 kills going over to the side of TDR with the Drake. 4 good times. Why are you walking backwards? You're going to flash away.
1700 in shutdown. MIT has to be careful here. The flash comes to some Crown Power. Brems is going to fall, but the shutdown goes over to the support. Down the Phantom. Going to go down here as Prince 6 trying to make the hero play. Finding 1, finding 2. Num-Nums and Blue trying to find the damage. A shield bow is pop dodging out. Oh, baby, it's the Prince 6 show.
Have been going. We're definitely looking towards another sweep. And speaking of sweep, Prevail's health bar is just gone, my guy. Snyder is going to get the wild growth. That's the double taunt as well. Ravon's going to be able to get the kill. And Prevail is going to pick up another one. We have a turret being taken by minions. They're OP. Murphy, guys. T Gaming is going to be taken down by the Equalizer. JK taking a lot of damage as well. That's the crit. Super low, and the Galio is going to take him down. It's an ace at 18 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Great job.
Griefin.
Llama's running
He's
forward.
going in.
Oh my
He goes
God.
in. He goes
He's
in.
so fast.
Oh, he's dead.
No, that's gonna be a no.
It's
Surely
the power of the Olaf.
It's